මේක මధు පොලිමැත්
අලුත් ලින්ක් එක දාලා තියෙනවා මේ අරකම තමයි කලින් දාපු ලින්ක් එකම තමයි මම ඒකටත් ගියා.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Good morning. Can you hear me?
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Can you hear me? Right.
Yes, again.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1. Right. I change the microphones. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Can you
Yes,
hear
sir, we
me?
can.
Hello?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, we
I
can.
heard.
Ini ada dua mereka. Madhu Gamage, can you hear me? Hello?
Sir, we can hear you.
Hello?
I think you can't hear us.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Hello?
sir.
Right.
Okay,
No,
sir.
my laptop, the mic is not working,
But
so I
echo
have to
sound is here, sir.
use an extra mic. Echo sound.
Yes, sir.
Still like that.
Now okay, I think.
Now okay.
Right. Mm, yeah. Yesterday, did you go through the? So I shared two documents. Did you go through the documents? Hello?
Yes.
About the song? Did you go through the lyrics and the review about that song? Elvis Presley song?
No,
Hello?
sir.
Why? Why is that?
Sir, actually,
Have you
there.
got it?
Sorry?
Did you get it
Yes, sir,
in the
I
group?
get it. But
WhatsApp group?
Yes.
No time to go through that.
no, sir, there was a renovation in our house. So that's a bit hard.
So what about the others? What about the others? Okay, at least now shall we spare some minutes to go through that?
Okay, sir.
I got
Right.
sir.
Right. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now read this one. Shall we spend a couple of minutes to read this? Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. So when you read this, what is your opinion about this man? What kind of a lover he is? What have you got to say about this man? Erandi, what do you think about this lover? Hello? When you read this one, did you go through all the song? It's only a very simple lyrics, right? So what is your opinion about this lover? What kind of a person he is?
A true lover, sir?
Uh, of course, true lover, but you can understand some of his qualities here. So when we discuss a song, good songs, you know that we have to go through lyrics and there are certain things, allusions are there. What do you mean by allusion? You know that in certain poems and songs, there is one word, maybe one word, but it tells a big story. Mostly the English songs, there are allusions to Bible. Now, for example, I remember in one song, the epiphany word was there. Epiphany. So, epiphany, if you want to find the meaning of epiphany, it is a story in Bible, just in one word. So, if you know the Bible, or if you go through that section, then only you can understand. Epiphany is, sudden realization of the reality. The sudden realization of අපිට සමහර වෙලාවට නිකන් ඩිම් පහළ වුණා වගේ එක එක දේවල් අවබෝධ වෙනවා. That is what you call epiphany. The Bible, the story is when Jesus was born. When the king got the news of the birth of Jesus, he wanted to kill him, right? But the problem is he cannot find the baby. So he ordered his people to go and find him. So the people are asked to go following the what you call moon. Following the moon, and when they follow the moon, in one place, the moon stops.
Star name is
Huh?
Star, sir. That
Star,
must
star.
be star.
Valgatharuwak
I mean-
sir. Okay.
No, not the moon
Yeah.
star. Yeah. What is the particular star? Is there any name of that star? Oh yes.
Valgatharuwa, sir.
Valgatharuwak sir.
The moon is huh? but it's a particular star. And when the star stops, that is the place where they can find Jesus.
Yes.
But when they follow that star, star, what happened? The star doesn't stop. Right? Do you know that story? Have you read Bible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir.
the whole Bible. Who are Catholics there?
Me, sir. Menaka.
And I'm half.
Menaka. So two are there, Madhugam again, Menaka. So your both parents are Catholics?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, my grandma.
When you are half Catholic?
Yeah. My grandma is Catholic.
So what about your religion? What do you
I'm
follow?
Buddhist because my grandpa is Buddhist.
So it's not a big issue, that it's not a big issue. All are human beings, and all the religions say do good.
Yeah. But I go to, normally I go to the church with my grandma and my husband also.
Oh, it's okay, that my son-in-law is a Hindu, right? So they go to my daughter. They both go to temple, and they both go to the kovel. It's not a big issue, right? So whatever the religion, if you take all the main religions, Buddhism, Christianity, Islam, Hindu, all the religions say do good. No religion says do bad. If any religion says do bad, that religion will not survive. Right? I don't know whether there are many thousands of different types of religions. I am talking about the main religions in the world: Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, and Hindu. There may be certain religions in certain communities. They have different kind of faiths. they may say, I don't know whether they say do bad, but if you take all the main religions, that is why all these religions survive for thousands of years. So it's not a problem. Then the star doesn't stop. Then the people realize the reality. එකපාරට මේ එපිෆනි කියන්නේ නිකන් හරියට මේ නින්දෙන් ඇහැරියා වගේ යමක් අවබෝධ වෙන එක තමයි එපිෆනි කියලා කියන්නේ. So that is only single word. I remember it was mentioned in a song. Then only I also one of my friends, one of my batchmates who was a brother. So when I asked him, he explained me what the meaning of that song word. Then only I went through it. So we call them allusions, right? Allusion always. When you write stories, or especially the songs and poems, because when you write a story or short story or long story novel, you know, you have plenty of chance to describe using more and more words. But when you write a song or poem, it is always very short. So if you want to say one idea, so without writing many words, you use one word. That one word refers to a big story. We have got allusions here. Right? All right. Menaka, what do you think about this man, this lover? What kind of a lover he is? What are his characteristics?
He loves himself.
He
Loves himself.
himself. Wise men say only fools rush in. Who are wise men here? Okay, you can go through the review, right? So otherwise, if I ask your opinions, takes time. So shall we go through the review of that song?
Good knowledge. Wise man means good knowledge man.
Yeah, verse 1. Now read this one. Now, who are these wise men? According to this first paragraph, who are wise men? Hello?
Elvis.
Huh?
Elvis.
Now, did you go through this? Mostly those who have been in and out of love say, don't rush into love like a fool. Huh? Yeah. Maybe elderly people. The people who are older than Elvis. And who have a lot of
Experience
in love. Those who have failed at love. Or certain philosophers. Certain philosophers. They are the But however, what is the advice given by wise men?
Don't fall in love.
They don't say don't fall in love.
Focus
What
on
they
the
say?
soul.
Tread
Don't rush
carefully.
into.
Oh, don't be hurry. Don't rush into life like fool. Why? Why do they say that?
Because when it comes to love, for love is a walk on a sharp knife.
That means, what do you mean by that? Walk on a sharp knife means? What is
It's,
the idea behind that?
it's painful.
It's painful and it is now walking on a sharp knife is what kind
It's not
of
easy.
act? What kind of act? No, it's a dangerous,
Yeah.
right? So if you rush into love without thinking much, huh? Sure. Right, sorry. So it is something dangerous, right? The second paragraph. No, in the second paragraph there is an allusion. So it says about Catholic belief, but it is not only in Catholic beliefs. Almost all religions, it is the same, right? So it is not only it is not only a Catholic viewpoint, the same, right? So next one. Whether the wise people say don't be rush, don't be hurry in falling into love, what is his, according to the third paragraph, what is his opinion about that? What is his idea about it? Elvis Presley is absolutely swept away by this girl. What is the meaning of that sentence? Absolutely swept away by this girl. What is the meaning of that sentence? Huh? Absolutely swept away by this girl.
She rejected.
Hmm?
She rejected.
And he cannot help himself by his falling in love with this girl, and he thinks it is not such a foolish move to rush into. He is so sure about. Is he sure about her love? Does she know definitely that she likes him?
No.
Hmm?
He loves her, but girl does not love him.
But what is the meaning of he cannot help himself that he is falling in love with this girl, and he thinks it is not such a foolish move
Useful.
to rush into something he is so sure
So
of. But
sure of.
he is he is
Sure.
very sure of it,
Yeah.
right? He is very sure of it. That is why he thinks that it is not a foolish act to move. Right. The chorus. In Elvis' eyes, that means according to what he thinks, that is according to his op- opinion, the girl and himself are meant to be together. That means he thinks that they should be together. He is very sure about that. How sure? What is uh, the what you call the image they have that he has brought to say that? How sure is that? He compares,
All sources of water end up in the ocean in the end.
yeah, just like all water end up in ocean, right? That is the example he has given to say that the girl and Elvis, the girl and himself are, I mean, that they would marry one day, right? Just as the destiny of a droplet water starting in the top of Himalayan mountain range is to follow to the ocean. So he is so sure that they would be together. Verse 2. Yeah. He is so sure that his gut feeling is telling him. Hmm? What do you mean by gut feeling? What do you mean? Gut means what are guts?
Mm.
In our body, we have guts. Guts කියලා කියන්නේ. Oh, එක
Calculated
තේරුමක්
doubts.
තමයි ගට්ටයක් කියන්නේ.
හයියක් වගේ යට. හයියක්.
Energy,
Usually
power.
guts are what you call අපි intestines වලට කියන්නේ guts කියලා. බඩවැල් වලට කියන්නේ guts කියලා.
Hmm.
දැන් අපි නිකන් ඔය වගේ කතාවක් අපි සිංහල වලත් කියනවා. අපි කියන්නේ මේ බොක්කෙම කියනවා කියලා කියන්නේ.
Yes, you
බොක්ක කියලා
toilet.
කියන්නේ එක බොක්ක කියලා කියන්නේ අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඔය සිංහල කතාවක් තියෙනවා මේ බොකු බඩවැල් කියලා කියන්නේ. බොක්ක කියන්නේ බඩ කියන එක තමයි බොක්ක කියන එක තියෙන ඔය. අපි බොක්කෙම තමයි කතා කරන්නේ කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒ හා සමාන එකක් තමයි මේ gut feeling කියන්නේ. The gut feeling, his inner feelings say that they will end up together anyway with what he is willing to commit all of himself to her. That is what do you mean by he is willing to commit all of himself to her? That means
He can sacrifice everything.
he can sacrifice himself, everything to
For
be
her.
with her. That is why even here also some couples go to world's end and jump from the world ends. They think that they cannot be together in this world, and they try to be together in some other world or the next world. Hmm. The people who jump from world's end, where do they fall down?
Palangoda.
Yeah,
I
they
think,
jump from one district and fall down in another district,
yeah.
right? So when they fall down, the Balangada police have to go there to find their bodies. Sometimes bodies don't come down. You know that sometimes some bodies hang on the trees on the way. Have you been to that place?
Yes, sir.
Both places? Both
No,
places?
sir. No, no, no.
Yes, sir.
Not Palangoda.
I went to both places. It is better to go and see both places rather than jumping from there. From the first verse of the song, where is Elvis? He is falling for her. Now, next one. However, the wise people say, don't rush into love, but he doesn't believe all these things. He has decided, almost decided, to start loving her and end up in marriage. Things certainly seem fast paced. What do you mean by things certainly seem fast paced? What is pace? PACE, pace? Pace. What do you mean by pace?
I don't have any idea about this. Pace.
Now, when you walk, you know, when you walk, the distance between, now, when you put one leg forward, the pace is the distance between that leg and the other leg behind. What අපි සිංහලෙන් කියන පියවර කියලා pace. දැන් ඇවිදිනකොට සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඕන කෙනෙක් ඔව් ඇවිදිනකොට තියෙනවා මැද ඇවිදිනකොට කකුල් දෙක අතර හැම වෙලාවටම distance එකක් තියෙනවා ඉස්සරහින් එකක් යනකොට. අන්න ඒ distance, that distance we call pace. When you get a heart problem, sometimes doctors put an equipment called pacemaker, right, to keep the pace of the heart. ඒක pace කියන එක අපි හැම එකටම use කරනවා. Even in our life, we have a certain pace, right? The pace is different from person to person. Some people in their lives, they go a long journey very quickly, right? Some people, the flow of life is slow, right? Pace is flow of life. And you have your own pace. You have your own pace. You have to identify that pace. And you should stick to that pace. If you try to overtake, sometimes you will have to come back to the beginning again. ඒ තමුන්ගේ ජීවිතේ ගලා යන වේගය ඒක අඳුර ගන්න ඕන. අඳුරගත්තේ නැත්නම් ඕනට වැඩිය දඟලලා ඉස්සරහට යන්න ගියොත් ආයෙ මුලට එන්නේ. Right? So the best example is former President R. Premadasan. So he started life from a very low standard, and however, he became the president of Sri Lanka. So he did a lot of things. He rushed down the JVP in 1989, and he wanted to face LTT also. So what he did was he brought all the LTT leaders and he had discussions, and sometimes he must have thought that he can do the same thing to LTT what he did for JVP, but LTT leader was a shrewd fellow. So he uh, did what he did. He was able to kill Premadasa before that. So that he couldn't identify his space. When you have power and money, you think that you can do everything, anything. But it is not like that. Right? How much money you have, how much power you have a pace in your life. So you have to identify the pace and you have to go through it. You cannot overtake and go. Right? If you overtake, you will have to come back to the beginning again. So that is why things certainly seem fast paced. Right? But if he is sure that if he is willing, what more is there to wait for? Right. Then about the Can't Help Falling in Love will forever be considered one of the sweetest love songs ever written and sung. Elvis' deeply vocals add a necessary weight to this love anthem. They call this love anthem. And we can feel that he's not messing around with her. Right. So I am talking about the songs. When you listen to songs, just not all the songs. If you feel that if you like that song, try to get the lyrics and try to understand them. It is a very effective way of improving your English, right? At the same time, it is listening to music is if you are a very busy person, right? So it would help you to be calm down, and it is good for your health also. So try to listen to songs, good songs, right? The problem is, nowadays only certain few songs, they give priority for the meaning. They give priority for the sounds, music. Of course, right? When you listen to a song, you start to like that song. We don't like all the songs. So, what is the first attraction of a song? About you, and when you listen to songs, certain songs you like, certain songs you don't like, you forget about them. But the songs you like, you need sometimes you try to listen a couple of times, right, again and again, and you try to sing them. So, what is the first attraction of a song? What do you think? Niranthi Perera. So, what is the first, according to your opinion, what is the first attraction of a song for you? Hello, Menaka. What is your when you listen to song? What is your first attraction?
Attraction. He loves her. But if
No. I am not talking about this one. I am not talking about this song. When you listen to a song, music. Now, mainly in the song, two things are. One is melody and the other one is lyrics. First
Melody,
attraction is melody or lyrics?
melody.
So
Melody.
lyrics is nice.
First
Firstly,
attraction
melody.
is melody.
Melody.
Right. Yeah, that Amaradeva always used to say that. Right? Amaradeva, when he speaks, always uses that. The first attraction of a song is melody. When you like melody only, then you go to lyrics. As far as I know, because of lyrics, no song has become popular. First thing is melody. You like melody, then only you go and see and try to analyze the lyrics. Right. Okay. Now, yesterday we did the test, part 1. Now I am going to do the second part of that test. Right? So, like yesterday, be honest and do this. Now, yesterday you realized, understood your level of English, where you are. This test is, well, yesterday one was a very simple one. Now, this one is bit more advanced, right? So, you get the answers also, but be honest to tell me how many you got correct, right? Right. This is the first question. Of, from, with, all are prepositions. Yesterday I discussed about prepositions.
Yeah.
So what is the correct answer here?
With.
With. You know, when you use any instrument, you are writing with a pen. I am writing with a pencil. With. When you use an instrument, always the preposition is with. Using something.
Alex tried to open a box with a knife. Preposition with an has a meaning. Using something.
So now you know, you have a fair knowledge about tenses now. So think about that. Huh?
What did happen?
Yes, sir.
What is the noise?
Just
What
now
is it?
just now you heard the noise.
What is
If it is yesterday, it is, of course, it is okay. And the
What
word,
has
you have to
just
think
happened?
about the word just. What?
Second.
What has
What has just
just
happened.
happened?
And between has or have and the past participle just come in which tense always? Has, have එකයි past participle එකයි මැදට just එක ඉන්නේ මොන tense වලද? මොන tense එකේද especially?
Present perfect.
Present
Perfect.
perfect, yes. Now, he has just gone out, and when you suppose that some of your some of a man comes to meet your husband or father. No, he just went out. You say he has just gone out. May then again, right? Just comes in present perfect case mostly. What has just happened? Present perfect. Because now you know that it has happened.
What is the noise? What has just
Present
happened?
perfect tense is used
Present-
to talk about a finished event in a very recent past, right? They are completed events in very recent past, not in the deep past. Are deep past eකට ගියොත් ඒක simple past වෙන්නේ. Certain finished just now in the recent past. දෙක past කියවම දෙකක් තියෙනවනේ. Recent past and distant past. Recent past කියලා කියන්නේ මේ දැන් මේ තංගාලේ deep past. And it doesn't give specific time. When, if you give a time, it goes to past tense.
Perfect tense is used to talk about a finished event
We,
in a very recent
we have
past.
done a lot of
We don't-
exercises on this. You needed help. What is this? Aren't you? Don't you? Didn't you?
Don't
You
you?
need
Don't you?
but our
Hmm?
don't work.
Don't you?
Aren't you? Yes.
Yes. Mm. You need
Now,
Ah,
this kind
Don't
of
you?
you
expressions
needed
are
help.
Don't
in,
you?
You needed help.
Didn't you?
how do you call in English grammar this kind of expressions?
Didn't you?
Don't you?
Didn't you?
Yeah, the correct answer is didn't you? So how do you call this kind of sentences in English? What is the grammatical term? Question text. Right? Here, the first part is a statement. මේ පළවෙනි part එක statement එකක්.
You needed.
Second part එකට මේ question tag we tag කරනවා මෙන්න මේ කෑල්ල මේකට tag කරනවා එල්ලනවා. Then the whole thing is a question.
Hmm.
Right? මේවට අපි කියනවා question tags කියලා. Now if you talk when you really in certain European countries, you know, they all frequently use question tags. Even in Sinhala මේ අපි මේ question tag සිංහලත් පාවිච්චි කරනවා.
Ned.
අපි කරනවා කවුරු හරි කනවා අන්න ඒක තමයි නේද? ඔය හොඳටම කනවා ඔයා කනවා නේද? ඔයා නානවා නේද? ඉතින් ඔයා කනවා ඔයා නානවා කියලා කියන්නේ ඒක අපි අපේ ස්ටේට්මන්ට් එකක් ඒක ප්‍රකාශයක්. අර නේද කියන එකෙන් මේ මොකද්ද බලාපොරොත්තු වෙන්නේ? දැන් ඔයා හෙට ඉස්කෝලේ යනවා නේද? ඔයා හෙට ඉස්කෝලේ යනවා නේද? And you want to get it confirmed. Now you want to get your statement confirmed. මේක තමයි statement එක. මේක confirm කරගන්න තමයි මේක අහන්නේ. In every language you have question tags. හැබැයි සිංහල වල තියෙන එකේ ඒකේ එහෙම ලොකු වෙනසක් නැහැ. ඔයා හෙට ඉස්කෝලේ යනවා නේද? ඒක.
එතකොට මෙතන
තේරුණාද?
තේරුම සර් එතකොට ඔයාට උදව්වක් අවශ්‍ය වුණා නේද?
you needed ඔයාට අවශ්‍ය වුණා නේද? ඒක සිංහලෙන් අපි හිතන්න එපා. මම මේකයි කියන්න හදන්නේ. In English, it is different. In English, when the statement is positive, question tag is negative.
Hmm.
When the statement is negative, question tag should be positive. That is the difference between Sinhala and English. And always the tense of the statement and the tense of the question tag should be same. Now here, what is the tense of the statement? Simple,
Past tense.
past.
Past.
Didn't you? Simple, past, negative. Positive, make a positive, not make a negative. Make a negative, not make a positive. Then make up hitamu, you need help. You need help.
Don't you?
What should be the question? Huh?
Don't
Now,
you?
you need help. Don't you? You don't need help,
Do you?
do you? I cannot come. I cannot, no.
No, say can't.
No. You don't come tomorrow. You don't,
Do you?
you will not, you won't come tomorrow. Will
Will
you?
you?
You won't come tomorrow, you will not come tomorrow, will you? You will come tomorrow, won't you?
Want to.
Remember that. When the statement is negative, tag is positive. When the statement is positive, tag should be negative. When the statement is negative, tag should be positive. ඒක තමයි English වල තියෙන වෙනස. But if you talk to Indians, right? Even well-educated Indians, they have the same thing. Whatever the tense of the statement, they see don't you. ඔය හොඳට ඉගෙනගත්ත ඉන්දියන්ස්ලා මාත් එක්ක කතා කරලා තියෙනවා. Their question tag is don't you. මේගොල්ලෝ ගණන් ගන්න මේ පැත්තේ තියෙන්නේ මොකද්ද කියලා. හැම එකටම don't you. Because I have spoken to certain people in Tamil Nadu who have PhDs, right? They have worked with me in colleges, but they say don't you. මම සමහරක් වෙලාවට ඔක කියලා කියනවා උන් ගණන් ගන්නෑ. They don't worry about it. Because in India, English is used as a tool. In India, English is used as a tool. What do you mean by that? ඒගොල්ලෝ English පාවිච්චි කරන tool එකක් විදියට.
Gather informations and something.
To gather information, to read books and other things. Not like fashion like us. In Sri Lanka, English is used as an ornament. We think that when we speak English, that people will respect us. To show off and to get the things done. Certain places. There is such a situation in our country. That is why why the people don't care about the pronunciation. But now it is changing very fast. Now if you talk to young people in Bombay, even in Kerala, the young fellows speak very posh English now. That generation is out now. Have you listened to former president of Abdul Kalam? Have you listened to Abdul Kalam's speeches?
Yes, sir.
Indian.
Indian president. He was a well-educated. He was a scientist, right? And he was the person who initiated this atomic business there. Well-known scientist. Have you heard about his English?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes.
Kalamge English අහලා බලන්න මොන වගේ බහුබූත ඉංග්‍රීසිද කියලා. But he doesn't care about that. Wherever he goes, when he goes to NASA also, he speaks his own language. They don't care about others. In a way, it is good, you know that wherever we go in the world, we have to have our identity. We should not be shy for that. අපි ලැජ්ජ වෙන්න ඕනේ අපේ identity එක කොහේ ගියත් අපේ identity එක යන්නේ මේ විදියට. Now the Tamil people, you know, wherever they go, they have their identity. Even Muslims also say that most of the Buddhists are not like that. Hindu people, wherever they go, they have a style of dressing. You know? They all. There are people rarely, but our people are not like that. Okay. So practice, find some exercises on question tags and practice them. When you practice, you know that automatically it comes to your mouth. Right? The two things you have to remember is when the statement is positive, tag is negative. When the statement is negative, tag should be positive. Right? And both tenses should be same thing. Now I am helping you. Sorry, you are helping me. You are helping me. What should be the question tag? You are helping me.
Aren't you?
Right? Like that, it should come. You have to practice so that the word should come fast.
You needed help. Questions or question tags. Turn statements into questions and consist of two parts: statement plus question.
What about this?
And
If he
us. If he
had studied hard,
had studied
He
hard,
had
he would have passed the exam.
he would.
He
Come on. If he had studied hard, he
would have passed the exam.
He would have passed the exam. Yesterday I discussed about this one. Can you remember?
Yes, sir.
Did I discuss say something about conditional sentences yesterday?
yes.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. What is this conditional? Conditional 1 or 2 or 3? Same example I told you. This is conditional 1 or 2 or 3. මම ඊයේ group දෙකක් කරා ඕගොල්ලන්ටද මම conditions ගැන කතා කරේ අනිත්
ඔව්
group
සර්
එක මම
අපිට.
මතකයි. Yeah. I brought the same example. If he study hard, he will pass. If he studied hard, he would
Second.
pass. If
Third
he
one.
had studied hard, he would have passed. What is the difference between 3? If he study hard, he will pass. If he studied hard, he would pass. If he had studied hard, he would have passed. මොකද ඒ තුනේ වෙනස? එක දවසේ මම මතක කරාද?
Sir, he nang
නිසාත්
has නේද? Have
ඈ?
වෙනවද? He nang has නේද?
He has, of course, but he will have. Will hari would hari මැදට ආවට පස්සේ ආපහු has එන්නේ නැහැ.
Ah, yes.
He will have. He has, but he will have. He would have. He should have. He
Should
could
have
have.
වෙනවද?
ඒ modal verb එකක් මැදට ආවම ඊට පස්සේ එන්නේ have එක. He would has කියන්නේ. No, I am referring to the conditional tenses. Can you remember the difference between these three types? Now, අපි මේකට ගියොත් if he study hard, he will pass. Conditional 1. Conditional 2, if he studied hard, he would pass. Conditional 3, make it. If he had studied hard, he would have passed. මොකද්ද දැන් මේ තුනේ වෙනස දැන් මතක් කරන්න මොකක්ද ඉගෙන ගත්ත මතක තියෙන්නේ? Yesterday I explained it very well. Who can remember? Madhu, can't you remember?
Third one නේද, sir?
Huh? No, I mean that. Yes, you remember I explained three
He's,
conditionals yesterday.
he's good at learn, but he didn't learn well.
Hmm.
So if
So,
he
he
studied hard, he would pass.
did he
didn't
study
mean-
hard?
No.
Did he study hard? No. Did he pass? No. He he didn't study, so
Yeah.
he failed. No,
Yeah.
he failed. If he had studied, no, මම කියන්නේ මම ඊයේ conditionals තුන වෙන වෙනම කිව්වා මේකේ වෙනස මේකයි කියලා. ඒක මතකද කියලා මං අහන්නේ. මේක නෙමෙයි. I got the same example.
Yeah. You
I think
said
you have written
Menaka is bright.
written down these three. Did you write down these three examples?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, what is the first example I gave? Read first one.
If she learns well, if you learn well, you will pass.
If you learn well, you will pass means meaning present tense. Exam is in the future.
Yeah.
Exam එක තියෙන්නේ future. Right? And he is a
Right.
පොඩක් disturbance වගේක් එන්නේ. ඔය පොඩක් disturbance එනවා. Right? Exam is in future. And this, you are a bright fellow. කොච්චර bright වුණත් ඉගෙන ගන්න බෑ. පාඩම් කරලා නැත්නම් pass වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Right? So if you learn well, you will pass means that is, there are the possibilities high or low. ඒ විය හැකි සම්භාවිතාවය වැඩිද අඩුද?
High.
High.
High possibility.
High possibility. Right? If you learn well, if clause එක simple present, main clause එක simple future. ඒ structure එකේ හැටි. එතකොට ඒ වගේ අදහසක් ඕගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න ඕන නම් අන්න then you use the first condition. If you walk fast, you can go to you will go to your destination quickly. If you drive fast, you can go to your office quickly, or you will go to your office quickly. ඒ වගේ එකදී අන්න දාන්නේ first conditional එක. මොකද if clause simple present, main clause simple future. ඊළඟට අපි තව අවස්ථාවක් තියෙනවා කොච්චර හයියෙන් ගියත් යන එක ෂුවර් නෑ. අන්න එතනදී අපි මොකද්ද දෙවනි මොඩල් එක? මොකද්ද දෙවනි මොඩල් එක? right? If you walked or අපි හිතමු drive කරනවා කියලා. If you දැන් අපි හිතමු first එකේ අපිට දැන් හදිස්සියේ ඔෆිස් එකට යන්න තියෙනවා කියලා දැන් අපි කියනවා මේ වට ගියොත් දැන් හොඳට drive කරුවොත් high-end drive කරුවොත් යන්න පුළුවන් ඒ ඔෆිස් එකට වෙලා. ඒක sure. If you drive fast, you will go to office on time. By traffic ගොඩාක් තියෙන දවසක කොච්චර කොහොම ගියත් යන්න බෑ කියලා හිතනවා නම් අන්න අපි පාවිච්චි කරන second එක. If you drove fast, ඒක fast. You would, if you drove fast, you would go to office on time. ඒකෙන් කියවෙන්නේ කොච්චර high end drive කරත් possibility එක less. එතකොට ඊයේ high end ගියේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා ඊයේ ඔෆිස් එකට යන්න බැරි වුණා. එතකොට පාවිච්චි කරනවා third එක. මොකද්ද කියන්නේ? If you had driven fast, you would have gone to office on time. ඒක වෙච්ච දෙයක්ද නොවෙච්ච දෙයක්ද?
නොවෙච්ච දෙයක්.
ඒක නොවෙච්ච දෙයක්. අපි කතා කරන්නේ ගොඩාක් සාමාන්‍ය හරියට පාවිච්චි කරන sentence structure එකක් නෙමෙයි. අපි කතා කරන්නේම නොවෙච්ච දේවල් ගැනනේ. අපරාධ මේ රටේ මේ ප්‍රභාකරන් කෙනෙක් ඉපදුනා කී මිනිස්සු කියන්නේ. මෙයා ඉපදුනේ නැත්තම් ඉපදුනේ නැත්තම් කරන්නේ වැඩක් නැහැ නේ. ඉපදිලා ඉවරයිනේ. දැන් බලන්න බෑ ඉපදිච්ච එකට මොකද කරන්නේ කියන්නේ. හරියට මිනිස්සු මේ people, you know, lot of people, you know, always fed up with life. අරක කරන්න තියෙනවා මේක කරන්න තියෙනවා අරක ගන්න තියෙනවා අපි කරේ නැහැ. සම්පූර්ණට කියනවා තමයි. අන්න මේ ටෙන්ස් එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ. So remember the difference. Now here it is, if he had studied hard, he would have passed.
So explain.
Yeah.
So can you explain that three pattern again? I unable to attend
Right.
yesterday class.
Yesterday you didn't join.
Yes, I
Right.
did.
Itu
not.
කට්ටියට මතක නැහැ නේ.
I
itu
did
කට්ටියට
not.
මතක නැහැ නේ. Right. So, right. Now අපි හිතමු ඔන්න ඔයාට ඉස්සරහට වෙන්න තියෙන දෙයක් ගැන කියනවා. ඒකේ වෙන්නේ විය හැකි සම්භාවිතාවය ගොඩක් වැඩි. මම ඊයේ ගත්තේ if you learn well you will pass. If you learn well you will pass. Close එක simple present, main close එක simple future. අපි ඒ structure එක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ possibility with a high possibility. විය හැකි සම්භාවිතාවය ගොඩක් වැඩි. ඔයා ගොඩක් දක්ෂයි. ඔයා කොච්චර දක්ෂ වුණත් ඔයා වැඩ කරන්න එපා, පාඩම් කරන්න එපා නැත්නම් පාස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයා පාඩම් කරලා sure ඔයා pass. If you learn well you will pass. දැන් හිතමු ඔයා තව කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවා. එයා කොච්චර පාඩම් කරත් පාස් වෙන එක ගැන ලොකු බලාපොරොත්තුවක් නැහැ. කොච්චර පාඩම් සමාධිය වෙන කොච්චර පාඩම් කරත් පාස් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. අන්න ඒ වගේ අවස්ථාවේදී අපි second condition එක පාවිච්චි කරනවා. මොකද්ද? If you learned well you would pass. ඒ කියන්නේ possibility වෙන්නේ නැහැ කියන්නේ possibility less. අර first එකේ possibility high, second එකේ possibility less. හැබැයි ඒකත් ඉස්සරහට වෙන්න තියෙන දෙයක්. ඔය ගොඩ දෙනෙක් හිතනවා study if you learned කිව්වම පළවෙනි එක simple past එකෙන් කිව්වම ගොඩක් අය හිතනවා ඒක past කියලා. නෑ ඒකත් past නෙවෙයි. ඒකත් future.
Sir,
Oh.
that sentence can you tell again?
The first one is
Second
if
one.
you
Second one.
learn, second one if you learned, Learned.
Right.
Ah.
Okay,
If
sir.
he learned well, if you learned well, you would pass. දෙකේම tense එක present and future. tense එක වෙනසක් නැහැ.
ED එනවද?
අර less possibility එක විතරයි තියෙන්නේ.
මම හිතන්නේ
Right? Third one එකේ if clause past perfect, main clause conditional perfect, would have passed. Right? ඒ කියන්නේ විභාගේ ඉවරයි. ඔයා වැඩ කරේ නැහැ. පාඩම් කරේ නැහැ. ඔයා පාස් වුණෙත් නැහැ. දැන් මං ඉඳන් කියනවා නමුත් මෙයා දක්ෂයි මෙයාට පාඩම් කරන්න පාස් වෙන්න දුන්නා. දැන් මං ඉඳන් කියනවා if you had studied, if you had learned well, you would have passed. පාඩම් කරන්න පාස් වෙන්න දුන්නා. කරේ නැහැ. අන්න ඒක තමයි third එක. මේ third conditional we use very frequently. Very frequently we use third one. Because we always talked about
එනකොට ED
Sir,
එනවද නැහැ?
third one, if you learn, if you learn well, you had passed, you have. Third one,
if you had
had
learned
learned.
well.
Okay.
ඒකේ if clause එක past perfect.
Past well, had learned well, you
You would have
second
passed.
part, you would
Yep,
have
you
passed.
would have passed. You would have passed. මේක තියෙන විදිය තමයි ඒකේ තියෙන්නේ.
Right.
දැන් මේකට අපි දැම්මොත් කොහොමද කියන්නේ? If he studies hard. If he first conditional එක මේකේ මොකද්ද? If he studies hard. Studies he වෙනකොට third person singular s එකක් එන්න බෑ. If he studies hard, he will pass the exam. අපි මේකට දැම්මොත් ඒක. If he studies, studies, studies hard. ඒක simple present නේ. s එකක් එන්න බෑ he වෙනකොට. If he studies hard, he will pass. ඒ first එක. දෙවෙනි එකට if he studied hard, simple past, he would pass. මේකේ තියෙන third එක. If he had studied hard, he would have passed. First conditional එකේ if clause එක simple present, main clause එක simple future. Second conditional if clause simple past, main clause conditional future. ඒ කියන්නේ will වෙනුවට would එනවා. Third one if clause past perfect, main clause conditional perfect. මේ would have past කියන එකට අපි කියන්නේ conditional perfect. Is it clear? Hello?
Yes,
හරිද?
sir. Yes, sir.
අපි මම මේ conditionals පොඩි එක දවසක lesson එකක් විදිහට ආයි කරන්න මම මේ දැනට මේක
I need repeat next again another day.
I will do it as a lesson.
Thanks, sir.
If he had studied
Use
hard,
the
he
third
would have
type of
passed the exam.
conditional talk about
use the
unreal past.
Third type of conditionals to talk about unreal past situations and
Probable
their
unreal results.
probable unreal results or actions in the past. The formula is the
says-
following. If plus past perfect would have plus past participle
Phrasal verbs. What is the answer here? Is that the best idea you can? Phrasal
Come
verb
up
නිකන්
with.
come up
Come
with.
up
Yeah,
with.
come up
අපිත්
with.
එක්ක.
This is the best idea. Then you suggest like that, right? Come
Yeah.
up with. Make a phrasal verb, right? Do you know what phrasal verb is? Hello? Phrasal
Yes.
verb කියන්නේ මොනවද? Huh? Phrasal verbs. Verbs. A verb is a one word. Phrasal verb always two words or three words. Two or three words. But the overall meaning is verb.
Same.
So for example, I met one of my friends yesterday. I met one of my friends yesterday. A met කියන එක වෙනුවට අපිට කියන්න පුළුවන් I came across one of my friends yesterday. Came across කියලා කියන්නේ met කියන එක. Come across, meet, came across, met. අපි ඒකට කියනවා phrasal verb එකක්. ඒකත් මම දවසක පැයක් විතර කරන්න.
Is that the best idea you can come up with? Idiom come up with means to suggest or think of an idea or plan.
Which one is
What
correct
I
here?
want. He
Hmm?
asked me what I want.
What about the others?
Yes, sir.
He asked me.
What I want.
Maybe he asked me. He asked me. Ask again fast.
Past.
What I want.
What I wanted. He asked me. මේ පහුවෙච්ච දෙයක් ගැන කතා කරන්නේ. He asked me what I wanted. Right? He asked me what I wanted. දැන් මේකේ පොඩ්ඩක් බලන්නකෝ. දැන් මේ මෙතන ask වෙනුවට ASKS ආවනම් මොකද වෙන්නේ?
What I want.
He asks me what I want. එතකොට මේ දෙකෙන් කොයි එකද හරි? What I wanted කියන එකද? What I wanted question mark එක දෙන්න.
Third one.
ඈ? Third one or second one?
Second one.
He asked me what I wanted is a question or sentence?
No, it's a sentence.
It's a sentence. එයා අහනවා මට මොනවද ඕන කියලා ඒක. එහෙම කියන්නේ. එයා අහනවා එයා ඇහුවා මට මොනවද ඕන කියලා. ඒක question එකක් නෙමෙයි. ඒක නිසා තමයි මේ third one is wrong. Right? මේකත් direct indirect
Indirect
speech
report
case
of
එකක්.
WH
ඒකත් මම
questions
indirect
consists of a
after
reporting clause and
today
a
I will
reporting
start
clause beginning with the WH word. We don't use a
the
question
voice,
mark.
then after that I will do. I hate spiders. I can't even look at a picture of a spider. What is the meaning of neither and either?
The
Neither.
meaning මටත් ඒ කියන්නේ දෙකම
Either either he or she will come. Either he or she will come. That means, then again, one come. Right? Neither he or she will come. Then again, either or, neither no. I hate spiders. I can't even look at the picture of a spider. Right? So I hate spiders. I can't even look at the picture of a spider. Neither can I. We use neither auxiliary modal verb to mean also not can. Right? Right? I hate spiders. Sentence pattern, I hate spider. I don't like them. I can't even, I don't want to look at even the picture. Right? Neither can I.
So එතකොට neither I can කියලා නැතුව can දැන් normally අපි කියන්නේ can I කිව්වම අර නිකන් question එකක් වගේ කියලානේ. එහෙමත් use
ඔව්
කරනවද?
මේක question එකක් නෙමෙයි මේකේ sentence pattern එක තියෙන්නේ එහෙමයි. මෙහෙම ඉංග්‍රීසි වල මේ වගේ sentence patterns තියෙනවා. ඒක තමයි pattern එක. අර question tags වගේ තමයි. ඒ sentence patterns ඒවා. So
Spiders. I
we
can't
can't
even
help.
look at a picture of a spider.
We
Neither can
rarely
I.
use this kind of
We
words. Still, that is the nature of English.
use neither
English is the සමහරක් වෙලාවට කියන්නේ පිස්සු
plus
language එකක් කියලා
auxiliary
කියන්නේ.
modal
ඒ
verb
ඇති
to
එහෙම
mean
තමයි අපිට කරන්න දෙයක්.
also not.
මම මේ වගේ questions අහලා තියෙන සුත්තුන්ගේ ඉස්සර හිටිය British Council, there was one British Council advisor. Yeah, he had meetings with that meeting with the foolish questions අහලා තියෙනවා මේ වගේ ඒ කාලේ. කියලා තියෙනවා, you know, you so cannot. Now if anyone ask, you know, PUT put, ne? PUT put. PU double T? PU double T? What? PUT put. BUT? No, PUT put. Hari? PUT. B. ඒක බුද්ධ. BUT. Hello?
But
PUT. PUT put, BUT but. PUT put, PUT but. So how do you explain that? කොහොමද එහෙම වෙන්නේ කියලා කොහොමද කියන්නේ? සුද්ධ දන්නේ නැහැ කොහොමද එහෙම වෙන්නේ? I asked this kind of foolish questions those days. අපි young teachers ලා කාලේ මේ conference වලට ගියාම we asked from foreigners. What is this? You know, the PUT put, BUT but. They laugh and tell that, you know, that is the nature of language. You have to learn it. They also can't answer these questions. My children cooked the meal by themselves, meaning they cooked alone or without any help. They cooked for themselves. What is the meaning of this too? Which one is correct?
They follow them. Means they without but both are right, sir. No.
first one, sir.
Huh?
Children cook
Both
them
are?
by them.
They cooked alone or without any help. Or
Without any help.
they cooked
They
for them.
cook for themselves. ඒගොල්ලෝ වෙන්නේ
They cooked.
First one, sir.
My children cooked the meal by themselves.
The children cooked the meal by themselves. So without any help. Meaning without any help. Yeah.
For themselves ආවනම් තමයි
This
ඒගොල්ලෝ වෙන්නේ.
sentence means children cooked alone or without any help. We often use reflective pronouns with by to mean alone or without any help.
We watched a wonderful film yesterday.
We
should
watched
go to
a wonderful film yesterday. You should go and watch it.
watch.
We saw a wonderful film yesterday. You should go and see it.
First answer.
Oh,
First one.
last
yes, I
one
think.
out. Last one out. Right? Then what is the difference between look, see, and watch? Look, see,
අපි
watch.
බලනවා.
Huh?
උවමනාවෙන් බලනවා. ඒ
Then
කියන්නේ
if you try to explain that in Sinhala, you will be in trouble.
so කියන්නේ
Look.
දකිනවා.
ඒක තමයි සිංහලෙන් කියන්න කිව්වොත් ඔක නානවා.
Watched, we watch television, movies. How to explain that?
No. I mean, what is the difference between the words see, look, and watch?
Watch.
තව වචනයක් තියෙනවා මේකෙද? මේක නෑ observe. හතරක් තියෙනවා. Four words, right? See, look, watch, observe. හතරක් තියෙනවා.
Watch mean take a time and
Preparing for
No. Start with see. See means when you open your eyes, you see many things.
yeah.
Aditya? When you open your eyes, now if you are in a room, when you now in my room, when I open my eyes, I see the laptop, the speakers are there, desktop is there, light is there, fan is there, everything I see. But I am looking at the computer. That means I focus my attention on one object. ඒක තමයි look කියන්නේ. හැබැයි සිංහලෙන් මෙහෙමයි. සිංහලෙන් ඔය වචන දෙක හරියට දිනන මොකද්ද? see කියන්නේ පේනවා. look කියන්නේ බලනවා. ඒක තමයි අපිට සිංහලෙන් දෙන්න පුළුවන් explanation එක. See means when you open your eyes, many things you see. But look means you focus your attention on one subject. Now, I see many things in this room, but I am looking at the screen of the laptop. Right? You know, watch here. It takes time and you watch. ඒකට ටිකක් වෙලාවක් අරගෙන අර කිව්වා වගේ නිකන් I watch. අර ගොඩක් serious look වලට වැඩිය serious watch කියන්නේ. We are watching something and collect, information. Observe කිව්වොත් ඒක තවත් serious. When do you observe? If you do a research or experiment, then you observe the experiment and collect data. Deeper than watching. So here, the මෙතන තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ watch කියන එකද see කියන එකද? සාමාන්‍ය in
Watching TV.
real situations, in day-to-day situation, we use both of these words. Right? Samanning native speakers when native speakers speak English, they use the word see here. Right? We use both. මං අහලා තියෙනවා ගොඩක් native speakers ලා නම් මේකට use කරන්නේ so see කියන එක. Right? You see? But both are correct. Right? Both are correct. But when I hear by experience, I know that we saw a wonderful film. You should go and see it. We got a pouch and make it watch again. But most of the when you talk to native speakers, right? They use soap. I am also, in my opinion, both are correct. We saw a wonderful film yesterday. You should go and see it. So this is how native speakers speak. But both are correct. However, it is better to remember this one. ඉතල කතා කරනකොට නම් කියන්නේම සෝ කියන එක තමයි.
You should go and see it.
මෙතන තියෙනවා මේක ඊළඟ මෙදින් we use see not watch when we talk about being at public performance such as film. There the explanation is there. Here you see. We use see for public performance. දැන් ෆිල්ම් එකක් බලනවා කියලා කියන්නේ මේ hall එකට ගිහිල්ලා with other people such as film. There we use the word see, but we watch the television. Television at home, we watch television. ඒක තමයි මේක දීපු explanation.
Use see, not watch when we talk about being at public performances, such
Even
as
there are Sinhala
films,
words like this.
theatre.
It is very difficult to
When we watch the television.
so close. He decided move abroad. He decided to move abroad. He decided moving abroad. Which one is correct? He decided move abroad is out. This is out. Then the other two to move abroad. Don't mean.
To move. To move.
He decided to move abroad.
He decided to move abroad. The verb decide takes a pattern. Verb plus to plus infinitive.
I played football every Saturday when I was at school. Right? I have played out.
I used to play.
Here problem is I played though I used to play. I think it is better used to play. You can say played also, but used to play is more natural.
I used to play football every Saturday when
Because
I was
it
at
is a
school. We can
past
also use
habit. It won't happen again. We used to play. සාමාන්‍ය කියන්නේ එහෙමයි. past habits ගැන කියනකොට.
use to talk about past habits, repeated past actions that don't happen anymore.
What about this one? You could
At least.
Second one, no?
Second one.
have phoned me to say
You
everything
could
was
at
okay.
least
Last one is out. At least is out.
You could at
You
least
could-
have
you
phoned
could
me to say
at
everything
least
was
have
okay.
phoned me to say
We use at
everything
least to express a minimum
was
of
okay.
what we
මට
expect
කියන්නවත්
to
තිබුණා
happen.
කියලා කියන්නේ අපි කියන්නේ. මට කෝල් කරලා කියන්නවත් තිබුණා අඩුම තරමින් කියනකොට at least. We use at least to express a
Usually
minimum
when
of
we're-
what we expect to happen. Usually we are annoyed about something. We මොකක් හරි මේකට ටිකක් පොඩි annoyed කියලා කියන්නේ when we angry. Right? මට කවුරු හරි මොකුත් කිව්වේ නැහැ මම කියනවා at least you would have phoned me to say that. But you didn't do it. You are fed up with
We're annoyed about
situation. You are
something.
annoyed. The workers to move the piano into the flat for an hour. Try to move the piano onto the flat for an hour. Which one is one? Tried, have trying, have been trying.
The workers.
Hmm?
Have tried.
Have trying කියන එක කොහෙත්ම මොකටවත්
The
අයිනේ දෙක. එහෙම
workers
නැත්නම් have tried වෙන්න
tried.
බෑ.
Tried.
ඈ? There were 4 an hour.
Have
Yes.
this say.
So he
Have
tried
been
to move the
trying.
piano.
Have been trying.
Oh. I think it should be workers have been trying because 4 an hour means still it is going on. It is going on still. Present perfect continuous.
What for?
The
Have
workers
been
have
trying.
been trying to move
Present
the
perfect. We use present perfect continuous to describe the continuous tense. Still it is happening. Half an hour ago, they started trying, but still it's happening. They have been trying. Present perfect continuous.
piano into the flat for an hour. We use the present perfect continuous tense to describe a continuous activity that began at a point in the past and is still continuing.
New ancient pictures in a cave by a group of tourists.
Being discovered.
Hmm? Which one is correct?
Being discovered this.
Hmm? This one is passive voice now. Now only today only I am going to start passive voice with you.
Being discovered.
No.
No.
Being discovered නම් වෙන්න ඕනේ.
කරමින්
New
ඉන්නවා.
ancient pictures are being discovered.
Oh.
Passive voice present continuous.
Were discovered.
See, it should be what? Make a past එකක් ගැන මේ කියන්නේ past.
Now
Were
word
discovered. Were discovered. Were discovered. Passive දැන් මම ඊළඟට කරමු passive. Right. Simple past. Passive voice.
New ancient pictures were discovered in a cave. By a group of tourists. We form the standard passive with be plus ed form.
Right. When do the Blackpool lights turn on? When did the illumination first appear? Where is Blackpool located? So these are 3 questions. You can hear, you can listen to a recording and answer these questions, right?
Blackpool illuminations. Now we're going to something bright and exciting, the greatest free light show on Earth. The Blackpool illuminations are 6 miles of lit up decorations in Blackpool, which are turned on between September and January. You can drive through the illuminations, walk by them, or even take a ride on the illuminated train. The illuminations first started in 1879 as an experiment with street lighting, which the public called artificial sunshine. Although we are much more used to the idea of electricity now, these lights are still an amazing sight and can be experienced for free by any tourist who would like to visit Blackpool, a seaside town in Lancashire, which is in the northwest of the UK.
Did you get it right?
ඒක
Good job.
recording එක miss වෙලා. However, what about you forget about last three and
Last three hari sir.
eh?
Second. Last three උත්තර ලිව්වනේ sir.
So how did you get the answers?
I sir දැන් කිව්වනේ යා කියා recording එකේ.
කිව්වා සර්.
Recording එක ඔයාලට
ඇහුණා
ඔව්
සර්.
sir recording එක ගියා.
Blackpool Illuminations.
recording එක ඇතුළේ මම හිතුවා
Blackpool
මේක delete වෙලා
Illuminations.
කියලා.
Now we're
recording
going to
එක
something
පේනවා.
bright and
Recording.
exciting.
දැන් ඇහෙනවද
The
අපිට?
greatest free light show on
Recording එක
earth.
බලන්න.
The Blackpool Illuminations are
Wait,
6
wait,
miles of lit up decorations in Blackpool, which are turned on between September and January. You can drive through the illuminations, walk by them, or even take a ride on the illuminated train. The illuminations first started in 1879 as an experiment with street lighting, which the public called artificial sunshine. Although we are much more used to the idea of
Oh, I didn't
electricity
hear the
now,
recording. මම මේක recording එක
these
ඇතුළේ මම හිතුවා ඒක මේ
Blackpool
I thought that
Illuminations.
it deleted.
Now we're going to something bright and exciting.
Hi, did you
The
find the
greatest free
answers?
light show,
Yes, sir.
First,
a seaside
First
town
one
in
is
Lancashire,
second.
which
Second
is
is
in the
first.
northwest of
First.
the
Third is the first.
Yeah.
first. Blackpool located in the
Did
New
you
York.
get it right? Good job. If you have answered
Ah.
10 and more questions,
10 and more correct answers, your English level is probably B2. You are able to communicate easily and spontaneously in a clear and detailed manner.
correctly, your
Now,
English
what
level
about you?
is probably B2. So,
In
you
your
are able
case,
to
more than
communicate
10 you got
easily and
correct?
spontaneously in a clear and
තුනක්
detailed
වැරදි sir.
manner. If you made more than
තුනක්
5
වැරදි.
mistakes, your English
So,
level is
it is good. You
probably
are able
between
to communicate
B1 and
easily and
B2.
spontaneously.
So, you're able to
What do you
understand the
mean by
main points of clear
spontaneously?
texts in standard
You
language.
get words very quickly.
Let's move to
Hmm. And 5 or more mistakes, your English level is between B and that means you are able to understand the main points or clear text in standard language. So that is you to measure your තියෙන ගොඩක් දේවල් කරන්න ඉතින් වෙලාවක් නැතිකම තමයි අපිට තියෙන්නේ. I will stop for 3 minutes, right? Uh, I want to go out 2-3 minutes, right? So I will I'll come back in 11:05. I will come back, right? Okay.
Okay.
We take a break. Right. Can you see the screen? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right. You all have joined
Yes.
Madhu, right. Now, know that in any language, even Sinhala or English or what it is, when you speak and when you write, uh, we use different sentence patterns, right? Why do we use different types of sentence patterns when we write, when we speak? No, we don't use the same subject, verb, object. That is the order. We change our uh, sentence patterns. Why do we change our sentence patterns? Suppose that you are writing an essay. So you write continuously the same type of, you start with the subject, then the verb comes, then the object comes like that. You use the same pattern throughout the essay. So why do we want to use different types of sentences in speech and writing both? What is your idea about it? What is the reason? Now, when you write something, someone should read, right? When we speak, someone is listening to it.
ඒක ලස්සන කරන්න.
Yeah, if you use the same sentence pattern again and again and again, the reader or the listener get fed up with your presentation, whether it is writing or speaking. So, because of that, to make your writing or speech more attractive, we use different. We use simple sentences, we use compound sentences, complex sentences, active voice, passive voice, direct speech, indirect speech. So we change our patterns. So that is why we should learn different type of. Now passive voice is also a different way of sentence structure, right? It has some advantages also. Sometimes, when we say something, we don't know who did this, who have done this. We don't know the subject. So there we use passive voice, because we can use passive voice without the subject, right? And you can make the sentences shorter. The shorter sentences are the better sentences, right? So that is why we use passive voice. So you must have learned passive voice in your when you are schooling, right? Have you learned passive voice in school, Nirandi? Hello?
Yes, sir.
The problem is now, can you remember those things? Huh?
ඒක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ.
ඒක තමයි ප්‍රශ්නේ තියෙන්නේ. Now, what do you remember? I mean that you have learned many things in the school, O levels, A levels. What do you remember still? I'm not talking about English. Other things?
Enjoying things.
Huh?
What are the enjoying things?
What are you enjoying? So what did you enjoy when you were schooling?
With our friends.
I mean mathematics. Now, one of my classes last week, I found a girl, She has done A-levels also. She has forgotten what you call Uttama Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Pradama Purusha, single. She has forgotten everything. No, you forget things, you know that. But I don't think that this is for you. I mean that it is easy to forget the things like basic things in Sinhala. Now, basic things in Sinhala is in English first, second, third, first person, second person, third person. Sinhala we say Uttama Purusha, Madhyam Purusha, Prathama Purusha. Usually, this kind of basics, you know, forgetting that kind of basics is the wonderful thing. It's a surprise for me. These are basics. Okay, right. Now, shall we try to remind this thing again?
What is the passive voice? A sentence generally begins with the performer of the action, which is the subject, then the verb, then the object or person that the action is performed on. This is called an active sentence. For example, the subject is John, the verb is cleaned, and the object is the room.
Right. This is active voice sentence. The order is subject, verb, object. John cleaned the room. SVO. Active voice is now John is the subject, cleaned is the verb, the room is the object. Subject, verb, object. May order sentence we call it active voice sentence. In active voice sentence, subject does the action. Subject does the action. That is active voice. Is SVO, subject, verb, object, order. Active voice sentence.
Now, if
Even
we
in Sinhala,
begin
you have what you call active voice, passive voice. How do you call in Sinhala?
Karaka, karma, karaka.
Right.
By the
sentence with the object or person that the action is performed on, we formulate a passive sentence. So, starting with the object, the room, then adding the verb, was cleaned, and if we want to add the person, the subject, we can use by. The room was cleaned by John.
SVO, active voice, mega OVS. We start with the object. Sometimes the subject is, we don't mention the subject. Now here in your office, there is only one person who cleans the office and the bathroom. Only one person, what you call John. In the office, then you need not say the room was cleaned by John, because he is the only person who does it. When you say the room was clean, everyone knows John did it. So you can remove John there. Right? And the room was cleaned by the cleaner. Cleaner is the person who does it. So you should not mention, you should not say by cleaner. This is understood. You get done on again. It's understood. So in that case, passive voice sentences, you can trim the language.
Note that not all verbs in English take an object. Therefore,
right, I will give you one sentence. He writes letters. Tell me it in passive voice. He writes letters.
Letters was written by.
He writes letters.
Right.
Letter is written by
Him.
Him.
My sentence was he writes letters. Though letters are written by him. Right. Okay. Right. Then another one. He goes home. Say it in passive voice.
Sorry, sir.
He goes home.
He goes home.
Home. The home.
He goes home.
The home.
A home is gone by him.
No, sir, I can't say.
So you cannot change into passive voice. Why? There is
Yes.
no he subject goes verb. There is no object. Home is not the object. Subject,
Oh, so funny.
right? That is why I asked that question first of all. Then when there is object, only you can change into passive voice. No, you know that. In our day-to-day activities, day-to-day life, we don't want to change active voice to passive voice and passive voice to active voice. That is, we do only for the learning purpose. Right? In day-to-day activities, what we have to do is we have to, sentences should come spontaneously without thinking much. When you are, I mean that when you speak, automatically active voice sentences, passive voice sentences, automatically it comes. For that level, we have to practice. For the learning purpose only, we are using this technique that changing. Okay. However, if there is no object, no passive voice. So first of all, you should be able to identify the subject, verb, and object. Right? Now, he eats rice. Rice is eaten by him. Here, he is the subject. Eats is the action. Action is done by them. The person who does the action is subject. Kriya subject. The person or thing which is subjected to action is object. Kriyaවට භාජනය වෙච්චන හරි දේ හරි object. So he goes home කිව්වහම home කියන එක කිසිම ක්‍රියාවකට භාජනය වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Now he eats rice means after eating the rice is not there. Rice is in your stomach. ඒකට භාජනය වෙලා. He writes letters. So after writing, you have the letter. So remember, sentences without objects cannot be changed into passive voice. Right?
Some sentences are complete without an object. For example, John slept well, or John lives far away.
No subjects.
This type of sentence cannot be changed into the passive voice. Right, let's have a look at when we should use the passive voice. There are two main cases. Firstly, when we do not know who the subject is, or it's not important who the subject is. For example, somebody cleaned the room. The room was clean. Or when it is obvious to the listener or reader who the subject is, because it is the person who usually does it. The cleaner cleaned the room. The room was cleaned.
When should we use the passive voice? Sometimes if the subject is unknown, so the best way is using passive voice. Somebody cleaned the room. Right? The room was clean. No need to say the room was cleaned by somebody, because there are set of people that who do it. When it is obvious to the listener or reader who the subject is, because this is the person who really does it. The cleaner cleaned the room. the room was clean because everyone knows the cleaner does it. So there you should not use passive voice.
Let's have a look at how we formulate the passive voice. There are 3 steps. First of all, put the object of the verb at the beginning of your sentence. Then, conjugate the verb to be in the same tense as the active sentence. And finally, put the main verb in the past participle form. For example, the active sentence is the postman delivers the mail. Get rid of the subject. Put the object at the beginning of your sentence. Conjugate the verb to be in the present simple tense, is, and put the main verb in its participle form. Delivered.
Right. When you change sentence to passive voice, put the object of the verb at the beginning. Active voice එක subject එක තියෙන්නේ මේකේ object එක. Conjugate verb to be in the same tense as the active sentence. That means when you change, the tense should be same. Put the main verb in the past participle form. Right? The postman delivers the mail. The main verb in the past participle form. The mail is delivered. Because always the postman.
Let's look at another example. The decorator is painting my room. Here's the active sentence. Get rid of the subject. Put the object at the beginning. The tense is present continuous, so conjugate the verb to be in the present continuous tense, is being, and change to painted. My room is being painted. One more example. Someone stole the money. Get rid of the subject. Put the object at the beginning, the money. Conjugate the verb to be in the past simple tense, was, and change stole to the past participle form, stolen. The money was stolen. A few notes. First note. If you want to mention the subject in a passive sentence, use by. My room is being painted by the decorator. Note 2. If the active sentence begins with no one or nobody, the passive sentence will be negative. For example, no one turned on the light. The light was not turned on. And the final note, if there is a preposition between the verb and the object, the preposition will remain after the verb. For example, they talked about the issue. The issue was talked about. Okay, let's have a look at the passive voice of different tenses. Present simple. Active, I do it.
Right. Present simple, active, I do it. What is the passive form? Now, active form is subject, verb, object. Passive, object, verb, subject.
Object, verb, subject.
I do it. Active voice, simple present. What is the passive form? I subject, do verb.
It is done by me.
Hello?
It's done by
It is done
by
me. Yeah. It is done by me. I subject, do verb. It is object. So it comes first. Singular is. This done, past participle done by me.
Passive, it's done.
Oh, by me is not needed. It's done.
Past simple, I did it.
What about this?
It was done.
It was
It was
done.
done. Yeah. Simple present tense. It is done. It was done.
It was done. Future simple, I will do it.
But I will do it.
I will do it. It
It will be done.
it will be done. Good. Will be done.
It will be done. Present continuous, I am doing it.
I am doing it. What is the passive form?
It
Is being
It is
been
B-E-I-N-G.
being
Right?
done.
Being done. It is being done.
done.
It is being done. Easy. Continuous. Being again B-E-I-N-G. Perfect tenses solenne B-double-E-N. Kan ඒ විදිහට මතක ගන්න. Continuous කළා හැමලාටම ing form එක ඔළුවේ තියෙනවනේ.
It is being done. Past continuous, I was doing it.
I was doing it.
It was done.
අර විදිහම තමයි අරකම හරවන්න.
It was
It was being done. It was being done.
Been done.
It was being done. Future continuous, I will be doing it. It will be being done.
It will be being done, but very rarely used. මතක තියාගන්න. Future continuous එකේ passive එකක් අපි පාවිච්චි නොකරන තරම්. right? සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පාවිච්චි කරන්නේම නැති tense එකක්. But the tense is there. It is not very common. It is uncommon.
Present perfect, I have done it.
What is the next one?
It
But I have
it have been done.
It has been done. B-double-E-N.
Yeah.
It has been done.
huh? Has been.
Past perfect,
It
I had done it.
Past perfect. I had done it. Passive.
it
It
has
Had
it
been
done.
it had been done.
It had been done. Future perfect, I will have done it.
So what do you think
It
this
will
one?
have been done.
It will have been done. Yes.
Been done.
It will have been done.
Present perfect continuous,
Perfect.
What do you think about this one? I have been doing it.
done.
it
I will have.
it has been done.
It has been.
It has been.
It has been done means present perfect.
I have been doing it. Not common.
It's not common.
Present perfect. Perfect continuous tense. No passive words.
In fact, perfect continuous tenses are very uncommon in the passive voice. So, like present perfect continuous, we don't put past perfect continuous, I had been doing it, or future perfect continuous, I will have been doing it in the passive voice. Keep these sentences to their active form. Right, I have been doing it. Or is simply be done. A couple of other structures. Keep
Right,
these sentences.
you can take a screenshot of this one. Okay, take a screenshot of this one. And the next page also.
Past perfect. I had done it. It will have been done. Present perfect continuous. I have been doing it. Not common. In fact, perfect continuous tenses are very uncommon in the passive voice. So, like present perfect continuous, we don't put past perfect continuous, I had been doing it, or future perfect continuous, I will have been doing it in the passive voice.
Right, then perfect continuous tenses, no passive. So remember that, so you can have a screenshot of this.
Keep these sentences to their active form.
Only active form.
Right, let's look at a couple of other structures in the passive. In structures containing the infinitive, do, the passive is simply be done. For example, be going to,
So I am going to do it. What is the passive form? I am going to do it.
It
It is
is done by.
It is done.
No, it will.
this is I am going to do it. අදහසම අරගෙන දෙන්න ඕන. It is going to be
I
done.
am going to do it, changes into
It
it
is
is
going to be done.
to be done. Have to, I have to do it, changes into it has to be done.
I have to do it. It has to be done.
It has to be done.
Used to, I
I used to do it. I used to do it those days. I have to do it. It has to be done.
Is used to done.
It
Is used to done.
used
To be done.
to be done. It is used
do
to be
it.
done.
It used to be done. And modal verbs like
Modal verbs can, may, right? Might, would, should, may.
Must.
There are many things. Right?
can and may with infinitive without to. I can do it.
I can do it. It. What is the passive voice? I can do it.
It can be.
It can be
It
done.
can be done.
I can do it. It can be
Done.
done. It can be done.
It can be done.
It can be.
And the final structure in expressions containing the gerund, doing, the passive voice is with being done. Let's look at a couple of examples. Avoid. I avoid seeing him. The passive form would be he avoids being seen. Or, with the expression I don't mind,
This one is a bit complicated. So doing passive is being done, right? I avoid seeing him. He avoids being seen. අපි එය පොඩක් කරනකොට හරියයි explanation
in the active form, I don't mind teaching her. In the passive form, she doesn't mind being taught. Right, let's look at the person in the object position. We can also formulate passive sentences with a person in the object position. For example, somebody pushed me. We can say, I was pushed. They have invited us. We have been invited. Someone was interviewing Jane. Jane was being interviewed. Some sentences have both an object and a person in the object position. You can choose either one to formulate the passive sentence. For example, someone handed me a note.
Now, someone handed me a note. Simple past. So, what is the object of this sentence? Me or not? Someone subject, handed is the verb, simple past. Me is the verb.
Not.
What is the verb here? Me
A
or
not.
a not?
A not.
Both are verbs. Both are verbs. So when we change this into passive voice, how would you do it?
You could say, I was handed a
I
note.
was.
I was handed a note. That is one way. Again?
Or, a note was handed to me.
Both are correct, right? Someone handed me a note. I was handed a note. Oh, a note was handed to me. Why? Here, me, there are two objectives here, right? Two objects are me and note. Right? Both are objects. So, any of one you can use. I was handed a note. Right? A note was handed to me by him. Right?
Another example, they have sent us a copy.
So, what are the two types you can change it into past tense? They have sent us a copy. Present perfect tense. They have sent us a copy. We
have been.
We have
been.
We have been
Sent.
sent.
Have been sent.
Then our advantage එක තමයි මේ by someone, they, you have to report, right? It is not needed.
A copy. Copy. අරගන්නත් පුළුවන් නේද?
Now here it is.
A copy.
Copy. What is copy?
No. There are both of object nouns.
No, oh yeah, make it because we gonna plan. We have been, this is present perfect. They have sent us a copy. This is present perfect. Then the passive voice will be, we have been sent a copy. We have been sent a copy. Or a copy has been sent to us.
us.
ඒක වගේ තමයි. Someone handed me a note. I was handed a note. I කියලා ගත්තොත්. Note ගත්තොත්. A note was handed to me. They have sent us a copy. We have been, අපි we කියන එක ගත්තොත්, we have been sent a copy.
We have been
Or a copy has been sent to us. අර second එක එච්චර හොඳ නැහැ. Second pattern එක එච්චර හොඳ නැහැ. හොඳ එක මොකක්ද? Better one is a copy. We have been sent a copy. We have been sent a copy.
Sent us, no? Sent by them, no?
Oh, we have been sent a copy by them.
A copy
මෙතන object
has
එකනේ
been
ඉස්සරහට
sent by
එන්නේ.
them. A copy has been sent by them.
Oh, we have been sent a copy by them. එහෙම නැත්නම් a copy has been sent to
Sent
us by them.
them.
සාමාන්‍යයෙන් මේවයි මේ someone they අපි මේවා passive voice එකට එනකොට මේවා අයින් කරනවා. subject එක දාන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. Whether you mention the subject or not. Now, of course, if it is a special person, you have to mention the. Okay. Now, if you say they awarded us the present. They gave us as a present. They. So we were given a present. By them is not necessary. A present was given to they gave us a present was given to us by them කියන එක අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. මේ they someone කියනම ඒක understood නේ කවුරු හරි කරලා කරපු කෙනෙක් නෑ නමක් නෑනේ මෙතන. ඒකට ඒක සඳහන් කරන්න අවශ්‍ය නැහැ. That is one advantage of passive voice. Right? You can make the sentences shorter.
We have been sent a copy, or a copy has been sent to us.
If you want, you can write down this. I have some problems at home. So my wife is not well, so I have to attend her also. Right.
Okay, it's time to look at some common mistakes. There are 4 common mistakes. The first one is changing the tense to similar tense. For example, someone has reported the incidents. This is present perfect. It is a common mistake to say the incidents were reported.
Right. There are some common mistakes. Now, what is the tense of the first? Then ඔගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙමයි ඔගොල්ලෝ දැන් මේක දැක්කම දන්න what is the tense of the first sentence? මේකේ tense එක මොකක්ද? Someone has reported this present
Perfect.
perfect. Present perfect. Right.
Present perfect.
So what should be the correct passive sentence here? මොකද්ද මේකේ correct? Oh, you forget about the given answer. මේක දිහා බලන්න එපා. මේකේ හරි එක මොකද්ද? Someone has reported the incident. Right? So change it into passive voice. What is the object here? The
Uh,
incident.
incident
The incidents or the incidents
has
have been
incident has
reported. The incidents have been reported by
incident
someone
has
on
been
the incidents plural.
has
The incidents are plural. So the incidents have been reported. මෙතන someone ඕනේ නැහැ. ඒක අවශ්‍යම නැහැනේ කවු කරපු එක නේ අපි දන්නේ නැහැනේ හරියට. දැන් මේකේ someone තිබුණා නම් someone has reported the incidents තිබුණා නම් හරි. අන්න දෙන්න the incidents have been reported by someone. මෙතන someone කියන්නේ අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා ඒක ඕනේ නැහැ. The incidents have been reported. එහෙමද තියෙන්නේ මේකේ කරලා තියෙන්නේ. What is this one?
no.
No, this is wrong. මේක කරන mistake එකක්. මේක විභාගවලදී මේක දුන්නාම මේ tense එකම මෙතෙන්ට එන්න ඕන. මේක present perfect, මේක simple past. So it is
Changing it to the past simple. Keep it to the same tense,
same
present
tense.
perfect.
You cannot change
The
the tense.
incidents have been reported. Or among future tenses, for example, the active sentence is, they are going to build a church.
Now they are going to build a church. So how do you change this into passive?
A church
A
has
church
Church is
මේකේ
being
present continuous එකේ තියෙන්නේ මේ
built.
මේක future tense එකේ තියෙන්නේ going to form එක. ඒතර මේක කොහොමද එන්නේ? A church
Church is going
is
to
going to right? Okay, come on.
Going to be built.
Going to be
Built.
built. Built. B-U-I-L-T.
built.
A church
Built.
is going to be built.
Is going to be built.
And you may hear, a church will be built.
Now it is wrong. Make a going to form, make a will එක. If it is going to form, passive voice also should be going to form. So you can't change the
Once again,
tense.
the tense has been changed from going to will. Try and avoid that. A church is going to be built. Let's look at the second common mistake, which is forgetting the verb to be. Someone has reported the incidents. You may hear, the incidents have reported.
Another mistake. What is the mistake there? What is the mistake here? Lot of people forget what? Be. So being is missing there. මේ ගොඩාක් අය ළමයි පොපි ලියනකොට අපිට අනන්තවත් හම්බෙනවා papers වල B එක හලනවා. B එක
The
හලලා
verb
හරියන්නේ
to
නැහැ.
be is missing. Let's add it. The incidents have been reported.
Common mistakes.
They're going to build a church. A church is going to be built. The verb to be is missing. A church is going to be built. Moving on to the third common mistake, and that is using the present participle instead of the past participle. Someone has reported the incidents. The incidents have been not
Now what is the mistake here? Now here it should be past participle. But here it is present participle. Present participle කියන්නේ ing form එකට තියාගන්න. So it should be
reporting but reported. Or they're going to build a church. A church is going to be not building
built.
but built. And finally, The fourth common mistake is confusing the plural and singular verbs or subjects. For example, someone has reported the incidents. Here, someone is singular, so the verb is has reported, whereas the incidents is plural. So you must say the incidents have been reported. Vice versa, they're going to build a church, not are going to be built, because a church is singular, so a church is going to be built. Right then.
Right. Now, whose baby is playing there? Hello?
Sorry, sir, my children's
Huh? You are.
my children's playing behind me.
How many children do you have?
I have 3 children.
3. All boys.
2 boys, 1 girl. The third is girl.
So they all are schooling?
Sorry, sir?
Are they schooling all?
Oh, sir.
So you have, when you are at home, you have a very tough time then.
Yes, sir.
Shall we do some exercises? Right. Change them into passive voice. The Browns have built the large house. First read and understand the tense, then find the object, take the object first.
The large house has built by Brown.
Has, the large house has
Built.
Has, one more is B is missing. This is present perfect. Have built. So
has been built by.
Has been built by the Browns. Browns in a company. So you have to mention it. If the subject is a special one, you have to mention it. The Browns, have built the large house has been built by the Browns. Number 2, a jellyfish stung her while she was swimming. Stung rather. A jellyfish kineka me ari bayanakai mude negeku anina. Sting. Sting. Past tense is stung. Me messa තනින්නේ ඒකට අපි කියනවා sting කියලා. මේ past tense එක සිංහලෙන් කියන දෂ්ට කරා කියලා sting stung. So the jellyfish stung her while she was swimming. Select the object and take only the object to the beginning. What is the object here?
Object she.
Who is the subject here?
She.
Jellyfish. यानी subject එක यानी මේක කරේ verb is
subject sorry
verb is verb එක මොකක්ද stung past tense of sting object
she.
Then when you take her to the beginning, what happened to her? She
C.
So what is the tense here? Stung. Simple. Simple.
Simple. Simple present.
Past. Sting නෙවෙයි. Sting තමයි present එක. Stung past tense එක. එතකොට simple past. එතකොට she now change into passive voice. She
has.
simple past. Simple
She
past.
has.
Has එන්නේ නැහැ. මේක simple past.
She was.
She was.
She was.
Past participle also stung.
She was stung.
She was stung by whom?
By jellyfish.
By a jellyfish. මේක ඇලම මොනවා ඊට පස්සේ.
While she was swimming.
Now read again the whole sentence.
She was stung by jellyfish while
she was
swimming.
හරි. ඒ සමහර කට්ටිය මේක ලියනකොට මේ වරද්දලා මේ ටික ඔක්කොම ගන්නවා ඉස්සරහට. No, only the object. ඒ object එක විතරයි ගන්න. Right. Number 3. Number 3. නෑ මේකේ මේවා ටික මතක තියාගන්න හරි ලේසි. හරිද? Simple present නම් is, am, are plus past participle. හරිද? Present continuous නම් is, am, are. Present continuous නම් is, am, are being past participle. BIA. Perfect නම් has, have been past participle. අර past එකේ ඒ විදිහටම is, am, is, are was were වෙනවා. Has, have had වෙනවා. එච්චරයි වෙනස තියෙන්නේ. Number 3. They gave her a nice present. අර වගේ මේකේ දෙකක් තියෙනවා මේවා. They gave her a nice present.
The nice present.
Oh, a nice present. ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි here කියන එක ගන්නමු. her කියන එක ගන්න ඉස්සරහට. එතකොට she
was given
a nice present. She was given a nice present. Oh, if you take a nice present
by
a nice present was Hari, come on.
given
to
by
her. To her. හැබැයි මේ sentence දෙකේ අර දෙවෙනි sentence එකේ එච්චර හොඳ නැහැ. අර පළවෙනි එක තමයි හොඳ sentence එක. මොකද්ද? She was given a nice present. දෙවෙනි එක a nice present was given to her. That is not a good sentence. Right? අරක තමයි හොඳ sentence එක. A nice present was given. ඒක shorter and better. Number 4. Jane is singing the new song.
The new song
is make a present continuous, huh? The new song is B-E-I-N-G.
Is being singing.
Past participle of sing. Past participle of
The
sing.
new song is being
Sung
by Jane.
Sing, sang, sung. Past participle again. The new song is being sung by whom? The new song is being sung by whom?
Jane. Sung by
Jane. Number 5. The storm destroyed the house. The storm destroyed the house. Simple past.
The house was destroyed by
the
storm.
By the storm. Then like that, you can, I will share this one, right? And I will share another one. Both you can do as homework, right? Another one, that one also I will do some examples and share with you. Make it change කරන්න දෙයක් නැහැ. මේක කෙලින්ම sentence එක passive voice sentence එක හදන්න ඕනේ. මේක තමයි අපි සාමාන්‍යයෙන් ඉතින් අපි කරන්නේ මේක. අපි ලියනකොට ගන්නවා here. Now here මේකේ tense එක දීලා තියෙනවා. Then the tense has been given. දීලා තියෙනවා outline එක. එතකොට මෙන්න මේ වචන පාවිච්චි කරලා present simple එකෙන් මේක හදන්න තියෙන්නේ. මේකේ කෙලින්ම object එකෙන් පටන් ගන්න structure එක එහෙම දීලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට how do you make the passive voice sentence? මේ ඔක්කොම object එක ඉස්සරහට දීලා තියෙනවා. කෙලින්ම sentence එක හදන්න විතරයි තියෙන්නේ. ඒක කොහොමද කරන්නේ? BMWs Hello?
You not share.
දැන් මේක කෙලින්ම passive voice sentence එක ඔයගොල්ලන් හදන්න තියෙන්නේ.
Did you share it?
No, I will share it. I will do some 3-4 examples and you can do it at home. As a homework. මට මේ sentence එක කියන්න passive voice sentence එක passive මේ present simple එක කොහොමද කියන්නේ? BMWs BMWs කියන්නේ plural. BMW cars. BMWs. එතකොට simple present.
BMWs.
BMWs. Make a simple present නිසා මෙතන මොකක්ද දෙන්නේ? are. BMWs are past participle of made in Germany. I by දාන දෙයක් නෑ මේ passive voice sentence එක මේ දීලා තියෙන්නේ. මේක දීලා තියෙන්නේ passive voice sentence එක. මේක sentence එක හදන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. BMWs are made in Germany. එතකොට ඔය sentence එක අපි කොහොමද active voice වලට හරවන්නේ? Then BMWs are made in Germany. So how do you change it into passive voice? I will know. I will do it later. I will give you another one. Wait a minute.
The German company.
Oh, okay, we'll do it then.
Shall
we do this one first? Okay, shall we do it? Now these ones are passive voice. Then we active to passive karane. Then make a passive to active.
The German company is.
No, look at this one. Make a passive voice. Make a active voice වලට හරවන්න. Right? Because the painting was done by Picasso.
Yes.
එතකොට මේක tense එක මොකද්ද? Simple past. Was done. එතකොට මේක කොහොමද active voice කරන්නේ? Picasso
was.
මේක simple past. මේ was done නෙදී. Picasso
was
Picasso did
Picasso did
the
the
painting.
painting.
The
Picasso
Picasso
did the
did the painting. The painting was done by Picasso. Right? So, අර ඉස්සෙල්ල මන් දීපු ටික active to passive කරන්න මේ ටික passive to active කරන්න. එතකොට තමයි මේක හරියටම හරියන්නේ. Dinner is being prepared by Rita. Dinner is being prepared by Rita. එතකොට මේකේ මේක කොහොමද? මේකේ tense එක මොකද්ද? is being prepared කියන්නේ present continuous නේ. හරිනේ? Continuous. එතකොට Rita
is
Rita
preparing
dinner.
dinner.
Rita is preparing dinner. Right? ඊළඟට තව එකක් බලමු අපි. The vase was broken by Tom. Was broken. What is the tense? Simple.
was broken.
Simple past.
Break.
Simple past.
Past.
එතකොට Tom
Tom
broke the
vase. Vase.
Tom broke the vase. Shall we see another one? The car was washed by David before his death. The car was washed by David before his death.
David
Oh, David.
David was
Simple past. Washed.
David was
Right. Washed what? Washed the.
was
the car
Before his.
before his death.
Before his death.
what is it?
මෙතන මේ before his date කියන්නේ මොකද්ද?
David was the
මොකද මේ before his date කියන්නේ?
scheduled date. Scheduled
ඈ?
date. Scheduled date by
Oh,
given company.
ඔව් මේක දෙපැත්තටම මේ ගන්න පුළුවන්. එකක් එයාගේ date එක අනිත් එක මෙතන date කියන්නේ මොකද? ගෑනු ළමයි කවුරු හරි ඔයා date එකනේ. date කියලා කියන්නේ අර කවුරු හරි ගෑනු ළමයි හම්බෙන්න යනවා කියන එකනේ.
Right.
Right? Dating.
Yes.
So go and have fun with a girl or go to for a meals or something like that. අර සිංහලෙන් කියන්නේ මේ මල් කඩන්න යනවා කියලා කියන්නේ. අන්න ඒ මල් කඩනවා ඒකට තමයි ඩේට් කියන්නේ. ඔය මල් කඩනවා කියන වචනේ මේ ඉස්සර තිබිච්ච වචනයක් නෙවෙයි ඕවා ස්ලෑන් එකක්. ඔය මේ මෑතක ආපු ස්ලෑන් එකක්. දැන් අවුරුදු 7ක් 8ක් තිස්සේ දාලා.
How to tell in English that?
ඈ?
How to tell
Now
in English?
this is dating. දැන් මෙහෙමයි ඉතින් හම්බෙලා කතා කරන එක තමයි හම්බෙලා ගිහිල්ලා මීල් එකක් අරන් පොඩ්ඩක් රවුමක් කියන්නේ ඕක තමයි dating කියන්නේ. right? දැන් ඉස්සර එහෙම නෙවෙයි ඉස්සර ටෙලිෆෝන් ඔහොම තිබිච්ච නැති කාලේ එහෙම එකක් නෑනේ ගිහිල්ලා හම්බෙලාම කතා කරන්න බෑ. ඉස්සර ඉතින් ගෑන් ළමයි කියාලු කරගන්න නම් බොහොම අමාරුවෙන් ලියුමක් ලියලා ඕක සෑහෙන කචල් දුක් විඳලා දීලා එන කේස් ගොඩක් නේ ඒතොර. ඊට පස්සේ හම්බෙලා කරා දැන් එහෙම නෙවෙයි දැන් SMS කියලා චස්බස් කියලා ගියා කතා කරා ඒ ඔක්කොම මේ මාස එකමාරේ මාස යනකොට සමහරවිට වැඩේ ඉවරත් වෙලා ඉවරයි. right? Then in a fast pattern තියෙන්නේ ඔක්කොම. right? Then I will share this one with these two. Right? So you can do both leisurely and practice it. Okay? Just after the class I will share it with you. 12:40. So shall we song and wind up the class? Would it be right? So that's the end of the session. We have taken some more minutes also.
Yes.
Right. So, shall we meet next Saturday again? Until then, goodbye. Right? I will share that these two exercises, active to passive and passive to active. Do it, practice, and come next day. Okay. Right. Goodbye.
See you. Goodbye, sir.